mean, I just certainly don't want to compete with people like Phyllis. I haven't got things to say, I'm not a film star like Phyllis. But really, what I have to say is I think that we're at a point, you know, it's almost like, not just in New Zealand, but internationally, we're almost at a tipping point where we've got to think about how we do things differently. It's almost like the second wave, really, of deinstitutionalisation, and what we have to unpack now are our hearts and minds, not our buildings. And it's been interesting just to this point, really, to listen to some of the debate and the comment and the conversation. But I still think we've got some ways to go before we're getting to the depth of the issues. And I suppose some of the things that at this point in the conference are sitting with me are issues around what constitutes power and who holds it and how do you get to hold it, and how is it that power is more easily given to people in paid relationship than people in unpaid relationship. Some of these things, you know, why is it that organisations, for example, can delegate conditional authority to someone who was employed off the street yesterday, but can't delegate the same conditional authority to disabled people and families who've been in the services for 20 years? What makes that so difficult? I think we've also got to get a lot clearer around levels of empowerment, because we could be at risk of simply abandoning people to poor decision making. We could be at risk of simply recrafting a service system that in 4 or 5 years' time looks pretty much like the one we've already left. I have to admit this morning, with all due respect to the ministry, and I have huge respect for the struggles that they are undergoing, it wasn't that long since we had the New Deal. And now we've got the new model. What got us here? I think what got us here is we haven't got to the depth, and we haven't done the very critical analysis. Some of the workshops I have been in are around how do we bring the wisdom of disabled people and families into alignment with the skills and competencies of the professional system. And that's a power sharing relationship, not a tipping power over relationship. And I don't think we've struggled with that at this conference yet. So my suspicion is we'll be around for a while in this debate, but I'm very, very pleased that you are all here beginning it. So thank you.